Hi everyone, this is Jodelle Sadler with Sadler Children's Literary. I wanted to give you a brief overview of what we cover in the Pacing Picture Books to Wow class. So here we go. Pacing Picture Books to Wow. In this class, we really look at 20 ordinary pacing tools and see how they create extraordinary results. We explore each tool fully. So you have about 10 sub-options or nuances that help you see how to turn your picture book into more of a performance. We incorporate these options and we find more joy in our editing process. We simply eliminate that, what more can I do, or what's the next thing, or how do I edit this to be stronger. So you can see how you can move yourself to move your writing and your readers. You can explore the interplay of art and words and see how you can pull back and let your illustrator in. You can discover new ways to engage and interact with your readers, because that's such a huge issue now with e-readers and apps. It's a huge bonus to writers who can see that in their own writing. And automatically, what I love is that you decrease your word count, but you don't have to pull it away. You see why those words can fall away. So you no longer have to ask yourself, am I killing my darlings, or am I creating better darlings? So you can bring out the rhythm and the heart of your story too, because that's what we want to do to make our picture book sell. The emotional story arc really is enhanced. So we can see that award-winning titles have all of these tools in them, and a well-paced picture book is the one that the children will say again, again, and so that's where you want your book to be. Within this course, we really look at words, repetition, rhythm, poetry, questions. We talk about setting and how we can't leave that to the illustrator. We look at details, the focus of one thing within a story that can't be missed. We talk about description and dialogue and objects and threes, and we see how this is working to bring the reader into our story. We can create a whole story out of lists, and we can explore white space and page turns and characters. We can really use the art like Maurice Sendak did so many years ago and go large, and we can do so much more with it. Graphics and interactives and contrary flips and humors. And when we look at and we break down the picture book like this, and we look at how we can speed and slow to enhance the emotional intensity of stories, our stories are instantly going to improve. And this is the focus of this class. I just wanted to share with you a few picture books that I think are so well paced they're worth studying individually. The Loud Book, Looking for a Moose, Kitten's First Full Moon, Baby Bear's Big Dreams, Doggone Dogs, One Pup's Up, Banjo Granny, Rattletrap Car. When we look at the word tool, just the first tool, these are some of the books that we explore. I really want you to enjoy your picture book editing process. I want you to see your writing as a playful performance. I encourage you to tap into great poetic pacing devices that will lift your writing to feel fresh and active. I really want you to think of yourself as a puppeteer behind your words. You are your story, and your story is all about how you move the words to reveal the heart of what you want to share with your audience. And what we have to remember as writers is that the creative energy that we bring to a project directly translates to how our reader will respond to it. Our love of language should shine through. Sound and meaning both has to matter, because picture books are both oral, heard, and oral, they're read aloud. And so we really need to tap into both pacing and prosody at the same time. Words, rhythm, sound, these are all so important to young readers. They keep them on the page and turning pages. And when we can tap into that and really kind of aim for a more unwriting of the picture book, it improves our writing. You really are creating that one-of-a-kind place that we see here at Zanzi Resort. So you want to tantalize your readers and use all of your senses, because then they will be fully engaged. Play is essential in picture books. You want to really consider yourself right next to your reader, holding their hand as you walk them across the page. When you do this, you'll see so many more ways to engage. Let's face it, our goal in writing picture books is to be original, but we can also, think about how are we presenting attitude, what is the tone that we take on, how are we moving each word, are we selecting each one with care, are we going for good rhythm, and are we being a little quirky, because let's face it, fresh sells. So I just wanted to give you a little overview of this, and I invite you to join us any month. Besides December, we're online talking about pacing picture books. For each tool we cover in this class, we really explore 10 nuances that pace, so you'll have over 200 ways to enhance your picture book. Imagine. So if you're looking to jumpstart your writing in 2015, sign up today. I think it'll be a great way to move your picture book to what will sell.